boy looked around at his classmates and confirmed that the teacher was calling him. The teacher seemed a little anxious and even asked a nearby classmate to help him find the page. Despite this, the boy still didn't answer the teacher's question. He stood up and said that the words were dancing and he couldn't read them. After the teacher repeatedly urged him, the boy finally started to say random things, which shocked the teacher. The entire class burst into laughter, so the teacher thought the boy was disrupting the class and asked him to leave the classroom. The boy stood outside the classroom alone, bored, picking his nose. The passing students didn't even glance at him. They had grown used to it, but no one knew that the boy wasn't lying. The letters in his eyes were really dancing, and the numbers would turn into all sorts of strange shapes. The reason for all of this was his severe dyslexia, which made it impossible for him to learn even the most basic knowledge. However, he had a very high IQ and exceptional drawing talent, but no one understood how he felt. His mother was also deeply frustrated with his academic situation. After class, the teacher left the classroom, and the boy returned to his seat. The classmates asked if he had finished his homework. He didn't know how to answer. As usual, the classmates started teasing him, saying he had caused trouble again. The next day, in a math test, the boy looked at the simple multiplication questions, but after thinking carefully, he actually answered incorrectly. He only got one question correct and handed in his paper early. When the classmates asked how the test went, he confidently said the questions were super easy. After school, the boy went home alone, enjoying his quiet time alone. Soon after, the exam results were released, and he scored 0 again. His parents were called to the school, and the teacher explained how he disrupted the class and skipped school, which made his parents very angry. The principal believed the boy was not suited to stay at this school because he had already repeated a grade and had made no progress. The principal suggested transferring the boy to a boarding school for special education, as it might be more suitable for him. The parents found it hard to accept the principal's suggestion. After returning home, the couple discussed the matter and finally decided to follow the principal's suggestion and send the boy to the boarding school. However, the boy had a hard time accepting the news. Seeing his disappointed expression, his mother couldn't help but hug him and comfort him. At first, the parents had not fully decided whether to send him to the boarding school, until one day, when his mother took him out and didn't make sure he got in the car, which made her realize her own neglect. In the end, she decided to follow the principal's advice and send the child to a special school, believing that his problems were just caused by his mischief. Perhaps the boarding school would change everything.